there is only two ways that you will accumulate the merit. There's only two ways. And one is by doing offering to the highest, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and the higher God and Goddess, the one who guide us in the right way. You do offering to them to accumulate the merit. And there is another way, is being generous to those who are in need. You share what you own, and you share what you have with a great generosity. So you accumulate one's merit. There's only two ways. There is no other way at all. So we have to see where we are going to start this now, to have a furthermore greater accumulation of merit for oneself, to be much more further fortunate, because we are very limited right now. Yeah, we are very limited. Our thoughts are very limited. We cannot think beyond certain things, and then it becomes limited because we just kind of like, no, I don't think I can do that because I don't have money. I don't think I can afford it. There are some people who would think, oh, I will have a lunch in Paris and I will have a dinner in India. And they can do it. And that's his karma, that's his fortunate. Somehow he earned it from one way or another, from different lifetimes. So he have it. So in order to accumulate such a merit, we already have a certain limitations of certain merit of already fortunate, but furthermore to be able to have that kind of possibilities. How many of you all think like, oh, we wish we will have like a stupa here, a big temple here, Buddha's image here, but then we cannot do it because it becomes very limited. Our fortune is very limited. So we struggle to make this happen. Even we all get together, still it is hard. Why? Because it's a limitation of one's own karma. Yeah? So in order to have that kind of a limitless of fortune or merit, we have to work. We have to earn it. We have had the karma to be born as such a precious human form. Now it is up to us, really, further in the future, what you want to be. So it's same thing. In order to have that, we have to eliminate all those negative thoughts, the miserliness. In order to give someone, the second part I said, to giving, to accumulate the merit is one way only, is to really give. Yeah, whether it is you earn money or you're destitute of the clothes or homeless or whatever you do, being generous to those who are in need, what you can share. But sometimes it is very hard. Sometimes it is very hard for us to give up things that are so attached to it. So it becomes a little difficult. And we cannot give things when you are so attached to it, because it does not, accumulates the merit, because you have a regression comes, after that. There is a hook behind it. So it becomes does not becomes a pure intention of really giving. You see? If you are giving somebody something in a birthday party, yeah, something like, here we go, nice present, inside you. Next year you're going to give me better than this one. And next year comes your birthday, and then very next month you're waiting for that gift back, and if it does not works, then you go like miserable. Yeah, you're thinking, what happened? I gave her that watch. Now she didn't show up. Why? What did I do? I've been so kind to her. So this suffering is not from now, is you have created there back then, yeah? You hooked up. The minute you expect something, you're hooked up with the suffering, and so you have these expectations. So we not only really kind of being giving with a really unconditionally, but you're giving with expectations, yeah. So it's a suffering. So we have to practice that, right? We have to practice that. The best practice that you could ever do is within oneself, home, in your home. And that would be the best way, is to create a small altar and few bowls of offering bowls, and you offer water every morning. Wake up and you just pour those water. Before sunrise, offer to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and all of those. Evening before sunset, you take out that, clean up. Water is free, clean, and you won't feel that miserliness. And so you practice every day to be able to do so in the future, that you won't have a feeling or regressions that you cannot give things that makes you feel regret in the later. Yeah, that is not generosity. So it is very important to understand. So to practice a generosity or practice of complete generosity, earn the great merit. Furthermore, to be fortunate, then it is important to start from the altar where you can offer. If you can feature, every cup can hold incense, food, flowers, perfumed waters, great lamps, all of those wonderful things that we have in this world, we can offer, we should offer, but it up to our capacity. We have to look. Yeah. So the easiest and not feeling any regret is the best thing is water. So through your pure heart, you pour that water every morning, offering those.